It's so good to be back in the club. Anybody seen that movie Megalopolis? You know, in the club. Any, great scene, great line. Great, well, not really a great movie, but a memorable movie. Anyway, it's good to be back. It's been a couple months for me since I've been down here. And I know it's a little late to talk about New Year, but New Year stuff. But I have a great story about New Year, and it relates to my childhood. When I was a child, I loved New Year's Day. I loved New Year's Eve, leading into New Year's Day, because I loved time travel. You know, time travel stories, time travel movies. I thought it was so cool. I still do, but when I was a little kid, you know, I really loved it. And it was like when I was a kid, I was so wild-eyed and bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, you know, eyes full of wonder. And, you know, we would watch Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve, of course, and watch the ball drop. And then, but for me, it was the countdown. It was like 3, 2, and then I would do this, 2, 1. And then I would land, and I'd be in the new year. You see, I time traveled from the old year, 1, to the new year. And I was like, wow, that was so cool. Now it's a whole new year. It's like I landed on the floor, and the floor was the new year. The couch was the old year, the floor was the new year. That was me at age 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And now things are a little different. You know, when you get older, you know, people say this stuff about men, you know, that we never change when it comes to being horny and, you know, seeing women and all that kind of stuff. You know, you're just never going to change. You're always going to be that way. But something does change when you get into your 50s, and you know you have a daughter, and you know your daughter's now in her 20s. It's like the horny brain gets replaced by the dad brain. It's a very interesting phenomenon. Like for example, and this is how it manifested with me lately. And I know we all want to go forward, right? We got to go, you know, into the future from where we are now. We don't want to look back at the year that's passed, but I'm going to bring up a relic of 2024 that I think all of us are kind of wanting to forget about: the Tuah girl. Now, when she first emerged on the scene, right, when she said her line, her memorable line that everybody loved, and, well, not everybody. Half the people who heard her thought she was really funny. Half the people thought that she was really kind of lame and stupid. But I was the only one who was thinking, oh my God, her poor dad. I mean, just think about that. Just think, this girl is like, I don't know, she's young, right? She can't be more than 21. She's maybe 19, maybe 20. I mean, and she comes on and she's like saying, you know, the only way to get over a man is to get under another one, and you know, spit on that thing. And, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, nobody thinks about the dads in those kinds of situations when you have a girl like that acting like a whore. I can say whore, it's okay. I can say that now because Trump had an executive order that said any nowhere can say whore in his comedy sketch, so you can't arrest me for that. So anyways, yeah, so she's up there acting this way, and her dad must be just like, oh, either that. I don't know whether to feel sad for him or to be mad at him, because it's either something he really dropped the ball, you know, and allowed his daughter to become what she became, or maybe he tried his best. You know, sometimes and I can say this from the point of view as a parent, you try your best, and my kids turned out okay as far as I know, but maybe she just, I don't know, fell in with the wrong crowd or something. But anyway, that's the passage of time for you. That's the difference between youth and age. When you're 8, 7, 6, 5 years old, you're jumping off the couch to Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve and leaping into a new time zone, or into a whole new year. And then when you're 54. You're thinking about the Hawk Tuah girl's dad. So anyway, Happy New Year. Thanks for your time.